an empty section of space. Without aliens, we can communicate reliably. Mechanically, we are only given some parts of the galaxy to play in, but in reality, I believe it would be much bigger. Still, we never encounter an alien society that is interactable with. So, the Fermi paradox is brought up. Why is there no communicable societies of aliens in Starfield? This is where I bring up the theory of the Starborn of the Apocalypse, which states that powerful Starborn that go through the Unity decimate the dimension they're leaving. Does the goals and essence of that Starborn only affect their own species, or are all other species of that dimension also imbued with the essence of the Starborn being reborn? So, to answer the Fermi paradox, I believe that any alien society that was in any dimension before was slowly eroded by their own species being reborn through the Unity. So I put forth that there's a bottleneck, that if too many Starborn of the Apocalypse go through the Unity, any type of civilization or other structure of society can cease to exist. There's still some questions to answer. Like a time frame. Why don't we see signs of a pre-spaceflight civilization before they could take part in the cycle? Where are those powerful Starborn of the Apocalypse of alien descent? And are the structures we see that house the powers and the artifacts previously made by the Unity or an ancient alien civilization? How does an entire alien civilization's total history get decimated, where there isn't even a trace of their primitive beginnings? One answer to this is that Starborn going through the Unity not only affect future generations of that species at their rebirth, but their essence ripples through time and space, affecting that species' total history. This could have implications in that species' biological advancement. Maybe their primitive forms never chose the path to become sapient beings. Any alien wildlife we encounter could have been a powerful alien civilization. Another answer to this is that Starborn of the Apocalypse panic after they decimate their future and their present. So they use their immense power to go back in time and space to try and fix the issue, but inevitably end up just making it worse. Onto the other question. These powerful Starborn of the Apocalypse might have spelled doom for their entire civilization where it no longer exists. The lingering question is, do they still exist? Where are they? Are they still competing in the cycle? One answer to this is that yes, they still exist and they're present in every dimension. But because their civilization no longer exists, there is no new copies of themselves. Still, there was a time where infinite copies might have been produced of themselves. Where are all these Starborn of an alien descent? Does this bring up the question, are Starborn mortal? Can they cease to exist? Or eventually the Starborn of alien descent just get apathetic and tired of the cycle that they hunker down and start living their life in a remote corner of the galaxy. It could also be that the Unity is picky and only chooses a specific species to partake in the cycle. So eventually, the Starborn of the alien descent can no longer be reborn in the Unity. And so they are stuck in the dimension they were last reborn in. Now we go to the last question. Are the structures we see in the game where we can get our powers and the artifacts were previously housed in actually of alien civilization descent? Or does the Unity have its own way to materialize in every dimension? If we take our previous statements that alien civilizations can get bottlenecked by Starborn of the Apocalypse, where not even a trace of them can be found, well, we have to assume that the Unity has a way to materialize into the dimension itself. Maybe there's a mastermind or a physical ringleader that pulls the strings and organizes these cycles that our civilization partakes in. So in total, alien civilizations can be decimated by Starborn of the Apocalypse. These alien Starborn might still be in every dimension, just laying low, or steamrolling certain dimensions, but there's no new copies themselves, so no Starborn of human descent really run into them. And the structures we find the powers in these temples, are they really from alien civilizations? Or does the Unity have a way to materialize itself and organize the cycle? So, have I answered the Fermi paradox in the franchise of Starfield? What do you think? I would love to know. Remember, like, subscribe, and let's do this. Don't forget your copium.